What's up, everybody? I hope you all had a great week. I'm very excited to have everybody here. Make sure you hop in the YouTube thing if you're not. I think everybody is in there. Yeah, we're all in the watch together. Um, uh, but yeah, without further ado, does everybody have their snacky and their water? Everybody ready to play some D&D?
Oh yeah.
I am ready.
Perfect. Well, who remembers what happened last time? We do have someone who we need to fill in on the events of the night.
My bad, gang.
I think on two
Full
sessions,
stop.
right?
That's what happened last time.
Yep.
On 2 sessions, yes.
2 sessions.
Okay, Oh, wait, were you there when we fought the,
Yeah, big
car
worm thing.
Okay.
For the first part, yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, we made it to Solara. First day, we went in and we were a little cocky. And by we, I mean me.
Evelyn.
Oh my God.
I took a big ass hammer and I swung it at a vault, and you could argue I rang a dinner bell. And some really scary magma worms showed up, and some of us almost died. Don't worry, you were fine. Some of us used our little pins to poof the fuck out, including you. Yeah, we made it back to the boat. We regrouped. We came back the next day. We left out to the seas to come back another day. On day 2, we were way stealthier, and we actually made it into the proper areas we needed to get to. And we have a lot of really cool magic items right now. Many of them will not do us any good because they are either ridiculously heavy or they require us to have a fuck ton of gold on us or like some other crazy stipulation. But the one big crazy cool artifact that we did get is the one we were sent here to get, which is the dragon horn. And it was in the possession of Terran as Terran pressed his anchor to teleport back to the boat. And that is basically where we left off.
Also,
Oh.
you'll note that I basically pleaded the whole time to Taryn while you were standing there, and you knew why I said it. To Taryn to get the fuck out.
Yes, also, specifically, you and Laurel know that she freed a, like, amethyst great worm. And we all saw it fly overhead, but we did not know really what was up with it.
Oh boy.
But you know that because you were in the room when it happened.
Yep. Okay.
Who else spoke to our the worms?
What was your question, Aaron?
I think it's spoken to all of our minds, the worm, or it's just one.
No, it didn't. I don't think.
I think it was just a
was
long
talking
conversation
to
back and
Laurel.
forth with Laurel and it.
Yeah. And Laurel had to reach out with sending.
But then there
Here's
was like an established connection at one point as well.
Mhm.
We don't know that though.
You said we had like a ton of weapons that had like stipulations, like we had to have gold on us or something like that.
Yeah, there's like an armor set that you have to be carrying like over 6,000 gold or something like that.
Huh?
And if you do, you get crazy cool benefits. But if you don't have that, then you like don't get the benefit. There's a really, really fucking heavy hammer, like really heavy. The dragon horn is also really fucking heavy. These are clearly items that were meant for dragons, much bigger, larger creatures than us.
Makes sense.
But there's also some cooler, smaller items. I basically got a longsword that is sting, except for dragons, so like it like lights up with rubies if there's dragons
Oh,
nearby,
that's
and it's just a
crazy.
+2 weapon, really cool. We also got, we've got a lot of really cool items. I know like Tanny got a really awesome item for her class.
I do
We
just
haven't-
have a dagger that I took out of one of the crates. I just have that now. Trinket said to mark it as an unidentified dagger, so I did. And I was
Oh,
like,
nice.
all right.
There's a guy
Oh.
on the boat who can identify things for you as well.
Oh, great.
I can also cast Identify.
And you have a crap ton of gold to add you and
Oh lord, how much
Marl.
gold?
So I don't know if you guys did that. Sorry, I'm
I did
scrolling
not
but to
yet.
find
I
it.
did. I
And
did
find it.
not.
I'm gonna...
I did not yet. I
Okay.
was waiting until we went back to the boat before I did.
Yeah, I don't think I've added everything yet. I added some from before, but not from the big haul.
Yeah, I think there was some at the end where we hadn't distributed it, but I know I have gotten most of my collection and the party fund collections.
Speaking of
Well.
which, are we back in the boat yet?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
One
Okay,
of us.
so does
Terran.
remember does anybody
Hmm?
does anybody remember who has the stupid scroll of teleportation?
Do we have one? I don't
We
have
do.
it.
Then I have it. Then I'm the dumb one that didn't write it down.
You gave me a Mass Cure Wounds scroll, and that's the only scroll that I have now that I used the Lightning Bolt scroll, which I think you also gave me.
Yes. Okay, Trinket, can I huddle everybody up and then use the teleportation scroll so there's no way that we can mess up getting back to the boat?
Do we want to use that now?
Dude,
Why
we
would we want to
got
get out?
You
Why
got a
We're-
teleportation scroll from
'Cause-
Dextra. It would be a teleportation circle spell.
And
Okay, so then we can't
Terran's
do
not
that.
with us either.
Yeah.
Terran's
Oh.
already on the boat.
So we can't do that because there's no teleportation circle on the boat. Okay.
We're already out of the bank, though. I think making it back to the boat's not going to be a difficult process.
We should
So-
still be sneaky though.
Yes, I agree.
But yeah.
I do agree with that.
Terran.
Do we want to roll stealth?
Yes.
Wait.
You
Hang on.
appear back on the main deck of the boat. The thunder and lightning of a brewing storm is overhead. It flashes, rumbling above and shooting lightning. The downpouring rain is hot, like boiling almost, as it falls down upon you in thick drops. Marianne Reed immediately, "Get inside, come on!"
He does so quickly.
The rest of you step out from the Dragon Bank into this jagged, overhanging area that makes up the inner part of the city here. The rain from above, you can still hear echoes just outside, and the rain pours down here like thick waterfalls that fall through the broken bricks of what was once a Soulstone city. As you all exit, that very frightful sight happens. This massive dragon, somehow, even in the dim light, manages to cloud you in its shadow, like, for just a moment, somehow. Even down here, as it struggles to make its way out through the jagged rocks and up into existence, or up into the sky. Behind you, as if almost chasing after it, because this thing did burrow up from the ground, you hear a great rumbling. Greater than you even heard before with the two magma worms downstairs. And it doesn't take a perception check to tell that this is coming from all around you. Whatever has happened here at the bank has clearly disturbed the worms, and they've been summoned to this area. You have but mere moments to formulate a plan.
So fuck stealth. Let's just run for our
Yeah.
lives, y'all.
I was going to say, they have ways to sense that aren't just sight. I think we should just be quick as possible.
Okay.
Unless, oh shit, Terran's the one that can cast faster than Trey.
Okay, I have an idea. Hazel is going to cast Conjure Animals and summon as many bears as she can and have them run in directions that we aren't.
Smart.
So, let me look up the CR of a bear. Hang on. See how many of them I can get.
I think your black bear is probably going to be the best. I think it's CR 1/2.
How many can I summon? I can summon 4 bears of 1/2 or lower. Hang on, let me. I know I sent it to you, but it was fucking 5e tools is shitting itself again. God damn it. No, I'm just gonna search black bear 5e. I'm making it more difficult than it has to be. What's the CR on this level?
Oh, it's 1/2.
Okay, then I can summon 4 of them.
You just send them in opposite directions. Just
And yeah, basically. Oh, it actually lets me. Oh, that's cool. It actually pops up. All right. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm not having them fight for anything. It's literally just so they can distract.
all right.
Sorry,
Make them
bears.
Make
I
them
need you all
noisy.
to make me Constitution saving throws. The 6 of you that are out in the elements.
Oh boy.
Great. That sounds about right. Yep.
Well, great knowing y'all.
Oh my god, with plus.
Oh.
Hazel, Safia, Evelyn, Mateo. You all take 8 points of fire damage from water
How
as
many?
it falls from the sky. 8 points of damage. As the rain above literally stings.
That gets halved because of the ring of fire thing, right?
It is fire damage, yes.
Oh, do we have things on my shield?
You went robot there, darling. You're still a robot.
And that's like beyond artifacting at that point.
Attack of the robos.
Like, why did I have to roll concentration?
Yeah, you're allowing the bear strength. Remember?
Yeah, I forgot. Ugh, thank God I didn't roll waste so low.
Hang on, I'm getting on my laptop.
There we go. We can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm on. Our internet has been fucking garbage for weeks, and we don't know why. So, I'm hotspotting myself in a minute. But what was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh,
You are taking
we,
some damage from the fire.
yes. Rings of mind shielding are gone, right?
The rings of mind shielding poof the second you exit the bank.
Okay.
Do we instantly attune to something when that happens?
No.
Hey, we instantly attune to the rings, maybe, you know?
Ha. You're funny.
Listen, it's worth
Well,
checking.
In that case, I
Always-
take the full 8 fire damage.
Always be bargaining, you know?
Super
Alright,
cute.
So we are running.
I need
What
you
was the
all to
point of the
make
rings
me
mount shielding?
stealth checks with advantage.
Can you make one for me, or make Hazel's, because I'm getting set up?
Dell.
I can't.
If we would normally have disadvantage, then we just normally roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's bad, you guys.
Oh.
Not real bad, bro.
16.
I think
Someone
I did
tell
pretty
me what
good.
I rolled.
16 for Hazel.
Nat 20 from Thomas.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
good for her. All right, okay.
Oh, man.
I'm not mad at it.
Armor sucks, you guys.
Everyone is managing to make their way a little bit faster than Evelyn, who is not moving very stealthily and is at the back of the crew. But luckily, your group stealth check is high enough to get you out of the area in which the magma worms are trying to destroy. You do hear behind you, all of you, as you hastily make your way through the thunderstorm, which is downpouring from above. You are all soaked thoroughly to the bone in this boiling hot water. You hear that great rumbling and massive thuds and banging as stone falls and crumbles, devoured by hungry beasts.
You're sitting on my mouse, dude.
One moment.
Can we all agree that Days entered the call at like the scariest moment?
Yes.
Yeah, that scared the shit out of me, and I thought it was intentional for way too long.
Can you boot? Can you boot Hazel? When you get a chance. I'm hoping it'll work, and I won't have to wait for it to time out.
We should add boat kick to Foundry.
Fuck ads.
Yo, it was a skippable ad, Pog. Damn, this 20-minute video has so many ads in it, though.
I have to kick Hazel. Sorry.
And can I sign into this YouTube so we don't have to have ads? Is there a way to sign in?
Above you, in the clouds, you hear snarling roars. As if a great beast is searching for something.
I'm gonna look up how far is it from us?
Make
And
a
you get
perception
boiling
check.
water in your eyes. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Did you want to make a perception check? Cool.
I would.
Sorry, I don't know if you heard me.
I did not. That was a -1 for a 0.
Oh.
I mean, what was a 1 for a 0?
Oh,
Immediately.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled it as Hazel. You take 13 points of fire damage as the water gets in your eyes, clouding your vision, stinging your face as you bring it up to the sky.
Oh yeah.
Anybody else like to make any perception checks?
I'm just
Hazel, maybe? Hang on, go ahead.
Evelyn's just gonna reach out and heal Mateo, noticing that he is injured.
Oh, thank you.
I targeted you with it, so I think it gave it to you. But I healed
It
you
did.
for 8.
Thank you so much. I would make a perception check, but I feel like ignorance is bliss, and I don't want to know.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
it's
just
paused?
running.
It's paused, so I don't think it worked. I don't know.
It still worked.
Okay. I didn't see the cute little animation for it. So.
Yeah, Evelyn's just running.
yeah, I think I just run.
We had our time. We need to get back to the boat. We got the thing we're here for.
We did get the thing we're here for.
We need to get to Terran before all the other pirates do. It's already too late.
About approximately
Oh.
how long would it take for us to get there? Yes, I'm listening.
You hear a voice in your head. Where's my fucking horn?
I'm going to take a deep breath.
It echoes in the clouds just above you, that roar again.
Can you meet us somewhere?
you all hear above you that roar again. Cannot be 50 feet above you in the clouds.
We need to be fucking quiet right now.
A thick steam hangs over everything here, obscuring your vision 50 feet ahead of you. I do need you all to make survival checks to make your way back to the bone. Or at least one of you to make a survival check.
I think Hazel has the better,
that's a
pretty
bad
decent
omen.
survival, so she might be the. You know, I can't. I'm still locked out, so.
This
Mateo
is a
does
bad
not
omen
survive.
for me.
I'm
I
so
will roll
sad.
survival for Hazel.
I'm
23
surviving.
survival for Hazel.
I'm surviving pretty good, and this is a bad omen.
Dude, I got +5 and you have -1 and you still got better than me. I'm so sad.
That's
Unfortunately, with this fog, you guys are pretty sure you're going the right direction, but you're moving very hastily.
Hazel takes her fire resistance item. I will state right now.
Can I pull out my sending stone to my mom?
Yeah.
Don't use one if you do, but do you have any firework slime potions?
Yeah, I got a bunch of them lying around. What's going on?
Can you just,
What's
like-
that noise?
Yeah, there's some kind of big fucking, I assume, dragon. Can you just prep one of those in case we really need to find you in all this fog?
Yeah, I got it ready.
I will also prep one. Just just for old time's sake, I'll make the letter T.
oh my god.
Trinket,
Hey, I'm back in.
I want to say to the dragon, if he's still listening, because I'm not going to use a spell slot right now. Why you need the horn?
It's mine.
What happens if we give it to you? We may or may not have found it.
This thing, all of you feel as it swoops down, and you can see there's no outrunning this. It flies down inches above your head, its wings doing a sonic flap that almost knocks you to the ground. Where's my fucking horn?
That's out loud to all of us?
Mm-hmm.
What was the vault number? 667?
665.
665.
Vault 665? Down the way. She obviously like shaking, terrified.
Hazel agrees. If that helps, of course.
It needed some needed some kind of dragon blood, and you can tell we're none of that.
Painted around you in a circle, 20 feet or so from you all, an intense blast of fire creates a ring around you. It soars up almost 20 feet tall as this thing bathes the area around you in fire.
It needed dragon's blood, and we clearly aren't dragons.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, we
Evelyn?
we had it. You're pretty fucking terrifying. We would have given it to you by now, good sir.
Evelyn, tell your mother to get out.
I think now's an appropriate time to do that.
I'm gonna pull out that teleportation scroll, and I'm gonna look the dragon in the face and say,
Doesn't it
Oh,
take
fuck.
time to cast?
I don't know. That's why I'm trying to figure out what
This
we
way,
need to.
this one is
Teleportation circle is a
teleportation
full
circle.
minute, right?
It takes a
We
minute.
need
Yeah.
we need to stall.
Just calm down.
And also distract while you draw. Like, does it require you to draw the circle?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna hand the scroll to Mateo.
That's all. Just calm
What?
down.
I don't know how to use.
Mateo, don't be dumb. I'm gonna hand the scroll to him behind my back, and I'm gonna tell him to do whatever he does, and do it quietly. Evelyn,
Can
tell
I
your mother
roll
to
a
get
sleight
out.
of hand check to try and cast it quietly?
I don't think that's the smart
That's
thing to
not
do
really
right
how that
now.
works.
I don't think this is a good plan.
I don't know. I feel like
After we
fucked
say
either
this
way.
to this guy, is he? I mean, what is he?
You're
Is he-
lying.
Yeah,
is
what's the
he-
vibe from Big Boy?
Where is it?
I mean, you would clearly see it on any of us. Like, it's right. It's got to be big as fuck. We clearly
you-
If
don't
it's
have-
your horn, we're small.
Can you answer us? Can we ask a question before you torch us?
My patience wears thin.
You don't owe me anything, but I did set you free. I just want to know why you were in prison in the first place. There's a lot that we could fill in for you, in terms of like time, things that happened here, what's going to happen, and what is happening. If we can
told
trade
you.
you information,
It's my horn.
I understand that. But will you at least listen to us? Or try to?
I did ask you where it was. I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Really glad I don't have the Ring of Evasion equipped.
The low rolls are continuing. Lovely.
How far are we from the boat right now?
Pretty far.
Okay.
And
This
lost.
breath weapon goes all the way to the Cape of
Oh my god.
You all
Vosh
made
gets
your
hit with the
dexterity
ripple
saving
effect.
throws.
Yeah, I think we're dead, y'all. I'm gonna be honest.
Shit. Sorry, hold on.
Nasty. That's nasty.
This is
With a
where I
plus
learned that certain monsters
Here.
don't want to be bargained with. Some monsters just don't care.
Sorry,
Nasty.
that's 72 damage.
That is 72 fire damage.
So 30.
I'm
Hazel's
unconscious.
unconscious. Oh wait, hang on. I am half. I'm actually still up
I am not halved.
because I'm taking half.
Thank God. That would have put me down instantly. If it wasn't
I'm,
him.
I think
I'm assuming since the Hellcat did one.
Who's up?
Me?
I'm up because I
Me?
can divide by 2 twice because of evasion,
Yep,
but I'm not looking
still up.
hot.
I'm okay.
And I cast a spell. And
Oh, sorry.
That's the only way we're getting out of that.
Apologies, my bad,
I thought he
my
was
bad.
doing it! I thought he was doing it!
Listen,
I got
doing
so
what?
excited!
Listen, I'm
You have
fucking
no
thinking.
idea. My heart fluttered. Holy shit. Whew.
What? I missed it. What happened?
Listen, I don't even know what it does, but Can we on the
I
ship
saw
here
the
on this
dragon
ship?
horn pop up on the ship.
Oh.
You guys on
I'm
the
pretty
ship, make me a perception check. Taryn.
Oh no. Oh no. That's still not as bad as it could be.
As you're watching, you do see a light illuminate the steam.
Oh fuck.
Are we in earpiece range of Terran?
Yeah.
I mean, he'd probably hear. We might not make it back.
Oh. Don't tell Terrence that.
Say hi to Yusuf for us.
Pontus.
And Taryn doesn't know what this horn does, or has it been slightly explained at all from Severus or anything?
Does Taryn what?
Does he sorry, does he know like any of all of what this thing does?
No. You know that it draws dragons to your power, but that it will kill you instantly. That is all you know.
Excuse me.
That's all you know. It kills the user and it calls dragons to your power.
We didn't say it was a dragon, so you don't know that.
I'm going.
The fucking fire with the light.
There's fireworms all over this place. Magma worms.
Mortals are such petty, petty things. You never
Why
listen
would
to
we have
reason.
any reason to lie to you? Clearly, you
we
can
have
wipe us out.
Hazel.
Yet you still lie.
Hazel, we have
You
the
lie
horn.
there dying on the ground. And
Can I
yet
cast
you
a spell?
lie through your teeth. You can try and cast a lightning bolt up into the clouds if you'd like.
No, I want to cast Aura of Life.
Sure.
Okay. So everyone that's currently down has 1 HP if we're talking out loud. And this only lasts for 10 minutes as long as he doesn't fucking throw another fucking lightning bolt at me. Or a fire breath at me. So that means Evelyn and Safia are both back up. And I'm going to tell him we have the horn.
That rumbling gets closer.
We'll give it to
Maybe-
you. Would I want to ask a question.
What?
What is your name?
Floating in, just down on top of a crumbling church that is nearby, you see the fog is displaced by this thing's wings. It has 100-foot wingspan almost. As it lands atop this crumbling church, its glowing red eyes piercing through the fog. You hear that roar again as it peeks its head through the now lowering ring of fire to look at you all. They once called me. Oh my god, how do you pronounce this? Zarakthar? Zarakthar.
And you say once. Why were you trapped? I am gonna get my friend to bring you the horn, but you can't kill us. It will just take a minute for him to get here.
You can see now one of his horns is missing.
Fuck. I get it. I get it.
Do you even know what you want? Do you even know
I do.
what it does?
No. And I don't want the person that wants it to have it. If I give it to you unwillingly, because all my friends are gonna hate me for this, I don't want it to fall into their hands. And you don't seem terrible.
Terrible. Do you not know what the horn does?
Our master
And I
thinks
am
it
its
controls you.
maker.
Our master thinks it controls you. Or at least that's what he's told us. And then I'm going to tap my earpiece and say, Taryn, can you bring the horn to the light in the sky?
Severus can hear everything we say on this
Yep.
earpiece.
Yep.
Okay.
If he wants to intervene, this is his time.
Has Severus spoken up to any of us since all this shit has started?
Nope.
We haven't heard him. He can cast sending, right?
He can.
So he could have reached out. So he's either not listening or he didn't really want the horn. This is above table talk. Wait.
Taryn, what do you...
What's he
do
gonna
you-
say?
Do you respond to me?
I think before he responds back to you, he's gonna share a look of like this probably isn't good for Marianne.
What?
And
What's
go.
going on?
I'm not sure, but I know it's not good. And you got Hazel was talking crazy a moment ago. I gotta go. And he takes off as fast as Penny's gonna use as much movement as he can go like dash.
Can I make a suggestion, Taryn?
What's up?
Can you dump all the shit out that you have in the bag of holding and put the horn in the bag?
Gonna dump the shit out first, and then
Can I drink a healing potion right now? Does the dragon look like he'll kill me if I do that?
Staring you all down as if it wants to eat you for supper.
I'm sure I'd look much more appetizing if I wasn't at 1 health point.
I don't think it matters to him.
You said his name was Sakar?
Sweet lord.
Zerkath. Zirakath. Zarakthar. Oh my god.
That's
Just hover over him.
Okay.
Oh, I spelled that wrong.
Zarakthar. The horn is coming. Let's talk until then. I want to get to know you.
Know this. You tread on my patience. Lie to me again, and I will kill you in an instant.
You can reach into my mind. Look inside. I'm not lying to you.
Actually, make a wisdom saving throw.
Can I
Oh,
fail
you're
it?
great at those.
You can.
I'm gonna fail it.
This thing presses itself into your mind, Plural. Do you let him explore all of your mind?
I would want I do, and I want him to see how I grew up and everything that I came up to this point. If he wants to have at it.
You want to blow it yourself, you little bitch. Kill your master. Is that your plan?
It's a plan. As of right now, it's a really good plan. But if I give you the horn, I don't think I have to. I don't know what it does, but I can't have him have it. And I would rather die than have him have it.
Evelyn's gonna take a chance and try and drink that health potion now.
Go ahead.
I mean it when I say I don't think that you're everything that we fought against my whole life. I didn't spend the last 20 years growing up hating dragons for no reason, but I don't feel like I hate you. As I'm standing here.
20 years is like a dream.
Well,
How long were you down there?
Kind of looks up to the sky.
Do you even know what year it is?
It doesn't matter. What matters is the horn.
You'll have it, and Black Moth's dead.
Could see his eyebrow kind of furrows. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Is he the one that locked you away?
What? A black maw. Powerful. He scoffs. Stewards.
I'm a little.
All they were.
I'm a little rusty on dragon bloodlines. Sorry. But who would be powerful enough?
Powerful enough to what?
To lock away a dragon like him?
There were others like me.
Well,
you
may be the last dragon.
Made the horn as sort of a gesture, a joke. An esteemed artificer that can create the things to doom his own people. I was arrogant. It seems maybe they were just as arrogant. He looks around at the crumbling city again.
As he does, I'm gonna reach down and heal Safia.
Seems like your prison is what the reason you're still here. Maybe they did you a weird favor.
I'm gonna take this moment and look back at everybody because I'm standing up, staring at the dragon.
Evelyn and Safia do not look great.
Oh, Hazel looks fucked up. Yeah.
I think we're all fucked up.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
How long would it take Terran to find us?
Taryn, make a survival check.
Oh.
Are we allowed to assist?
No.
Oh.
It's hard. your best estimate is 45 minutes, at least.
You guys hear so much swearing in the air.
Sir, may I use a flare to assist our friend with the horn to bring it to us?
Can you clear this about so he can see better?
Better
promise-
yet. You see as he readies himself and takes flight again.
Karen, there's a big scary thing trying to find you now, and just give it the horn. Please, just give it the horn, I pray.
Taryn, above you, you hear that roar again. God damn it, Ad.
I'm going to put into the our little thing. Don't be afraid, Taryn.
Can Evelyn, like, run after it?
Yeah. If we can run, I think we're gonna want to run towards our friend.
Sure. Definitely not as fast as a dragon.
No.
I will say that within moments, Taryn, you hear this dragon above you.
Just put the horn down and run and leave it.
Is that what
Once
you
he
wanna
can see you.
Who are you guys? I mean, he's listened to you guys so far.
This thing swoops down out of the clouds, Taryn, just above you, spotting you and landing in front of you, very provocatively.
Huh. So that's what came out of there.
His teeth chatter and snap. Give me the horn.
That's what they're telling me to do. He reaches into the bag of holding.
Hazel's gonna say out loud, do you think they might have just doomed our entire world? Everybody she's running with?
Am I still linked to the dragon?
Sure.
I was thinking that
That's
about like
the time to
20
use
minutes
it.
ago, Hazel, but
Will you spare us? And maybe help me?
Taryn, this thing reaches out and holds out its hand.
Oh my god.
Toil, mortal. Do you lug
Guys, I'm so
the
tempted
horn
to
into
use
his
it.
hand?
Oh god. Oh my god, this is the worst thing you could have done to me.
I mean, I feel like our options right now are death or death but quicker.
Yeah.
So
Like, we pray that we give the horn and he lets us live.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's kind of the best plan at the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally, he's just. Did you
Taryn,
guys
give
make a
him
bargain with
the
him? I'm
horn.
sorry. I'm sorry. Is that the bargain?
I mean, we haven't. Nothing's been confirmed. You know
Oh.
what we know.
Yeah,
Oh
basically.
god. He looks like he's like definitely got a hold on it. And he's about to pull it out, but he looks at this massive thing. This for our lives, am I correct?
What? Do you fucking mortals think that you run this place now?
I don't think that I run anything. But I care about those people that you almost fricasseed a moment ago, I'm assuming.
Its mouth opens wide, the size of your entire body, Terran, feet from you. Grovel.
What's this?
It says
Guys.
grovel.
Guys.
You
I
gotta do
flop
it.
to the ground.
Can we hear him? The
Oh,
big
are
guy?
you-
Yeah, off in the distance.
Guys, I'm
A
about
little
to fucking
ways.
use it.
Don't, Taryn, don't do it. You will die instantly, and we can't bring you back.
Lay me to the wayside.
Don't you even think about it.
Hey,
This is just me talking, but Hazel would be like,
is your
just do
moment.
what he says.
You know?
For God, grovel for my friend. He would do it. He wouldn't be happy. God, it killed you instantly if you use it. Oh my God.
You don't know what it does.
Oh, we don't know what it does. We don't know.
No idea what it does.
Terrence
We have no
has no
clue.
fucking idea what it, guys. Terrence doesn't know what it does.
Is it worth the choice?
No, but don't you know that it kills you immediately?
You have been told. The only thing that you know about the horn is that it supposedly calls dragons to your will, but it will likely kill the user. It's a bit of a paradox item that you don't know how to use.
We also got information that you don't have yet, Taryn, that it does come from him.
You might be able to see it though. If
You
you
can
look up at his
definitely
horns.
see it now.
Yeah.
You can see that this is definitely his horn. He's
Oh.
missing one and he has another one.
Oh
It's
shit.
returning. It's returning what's his. Literally.
What if he just fucking kills us anyway?
I mean, he
Can
could
I
do
ask
that
the
whether you
dragon
give it
something?
to him or not.
I'm so sorry. This is such a. I'm so stressed.
Can I ask the dragon something?
Sure.
Could we make a trade? So we'll give you this horn back, and you give us one of your other horns.
Oh my god!
That boy. That
Very
sure is a
fortunately
sentence right there.
ignores you.
What was
I'm
that?
going to.
Said it very fortunately ignores you.
I'm going
Okay,
to.
God.
I'm going to message Taryn and say grovel. I trust it.
Through the headset or with a sending?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
With the sending spell. With the sending spell. I don't want. I don't want anyone else to hear me.
Ooh, gritted. Okay. All right. I've trusted you guys this far. What he gritted teeth. Pulls out the horn. He gets on just one knee. He's not going to two. Please spare my friends and everyone in the Senate. Please.
He reaches down and plucks the horn from your hands and stares at you. Who's this master of yours?
Oh, talking about Severus? Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
One of your friends wishes to betray him. I saw deep into her mind. Her deepest fantasies. Tell me, what does he want with my horn?
Unfortunately, I can't tell you either. I don't know. He told us to come get it, and we did.
You watch as he affixes the horn perfectly back into its place on his head. Shakes the rain from him a little bit as it is still torrentially downpouring. You're soaked. You have to yell to even get over the... I mean, he's talking in your head, but, you know, the rain is very loud. Don't worry. I have a feeling we'll meet again. And he kind of ascends back into the clouds.
And then, once again, before he severs our connection, I want to say thank you to him.
When he leaves, is it like obvious to all of us? Like, are we all able
You
to see
hear
him?
the screeching getting farther and farther away.
Is the
Make a
rumbling
perception
still there
check.
from the snake? Can we all do a
I would like all of
perception
you to make a perception check for this. Yes, please. Wait, let me make an epic roll. I was going to make an epic roll. It's okay.
My first good roll of the night and my first ever good perception check.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Evelyn can
I
see,
don't see
finally.
shit.
Thomas is the only one, I think. Thomas and Evelyn.
Thomas and Evelyn, you both see as he actually flies southwest or southeast towards the city of Cetus.
That's nice.
Oh.
Where there's
Do we
people
still-
now, even if they're bad people.
And there's also a party from Severus there.
He doesn't. You don't know what the dragon's thinking.
You know, honestly, I don't think that's an us problem.
We should probably at least tell someone about that rather quickly. All I know, I'm ready to go home.
Are we gonna tell the guy who we just gave away his goal to?
No.
Are we gonna...
I think we'll break it down in pieces. We should start with...
I think we just say we lost the horn.
Can't he hear us?
Even if
Can't
he
he
did,
see everything that we're doing?
Can I hear ping in the Discord? And see if...
If I may say something, y'all. As somebody who has moved from place to place, I'm not sure we necessarily have a home to go back to right now.
Yeah, I think we might have scorched that high ground. We don't...
I don't necessarily agree, but...
Hey, you know what sounds really good right now?
Not being here.
Let's do a nice thing. Let's get your friend back.
I I am still processing the fact that we have unleashed the greatest evil in the world, last seen thousands, if not millions, of years ago.
Mateo, I don't think he's evil. I really, truly don't think he's evil.
What makes you
To
think
be
he's not evil?
I mean,
No.
he could have killed us anyway.
Mateo,
There's that.
Mateo, does he seem like every other dragon that we've ever met?
Yeah, kinda.
Cunning, trickster, greedy.
No, he just seems like he was trying to get back what was his. You would want to do the same thing if you gave someone something and they betrayed you and locked you up. You would
Unless
want to
that
get back
something
what
was a WMD.
I mean, it hasn't done anything yet. I guess we'll find out if we hear about Cephas being laid waste in the coming days.
Which is why we should let the people know that it's going there potentially, because then we can get our people out.
Fine, I'll let them know. And then I send a message. And then I send a message to Dexter.
Before we send messages, I'm just
let's hold on.
Let's get to the boat and we'll discuss more.
Yeah.
When
let's get to the boat.
By the way, from this encounter, you should all have gained 10 stress from losing more than half of your life.
Yep, I already
As
put that
well
in.
as, generally from this dragon bullshit, you gain 10 stress.
Can I, selfishly, since I cast a spell after, losing half my health, can I just not give myself any stress and just use it for myself when I cast my spell? Trinket?
Sure.
Okay.
Also, I already went below half today, which was 10 stress. Do I get another 10 stress from once again going? Or I guess I was never below. You know, I never raised above half again.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Perfect, thank you.
As we're running back, Laurel will hear, only Laurel will hear in her head, "You let that thing go?"
I don't think there was another choice.
Not knowing that's happening, Evelyn will chime up to everyone. Anybody else kind of like tired of almost dying every day?
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting I find new work. This shit's rough, guys.
Trinket, just to clarify, Taryn is the only person that knows that I want to betray Severus, right? As of right now.
Technically.
Oh, I thought the dragon said it out loud to all of us.
I thought he did.
I'm just trying to clarify before we head into this.
I mean, I guess he did. He was more. He was asking Taryn directly, but he was speaking in your heads. So.
Oh, I thought before that, before he flew away from us, when he was like digging through Laurel's mind, he said out loud like.
Yeah, no, he did say that. Yeah, he did.
Okay. So everyone is fully aware that I want to betray Severus. Okay, cool.
Or that you wanted to blow the horn at least.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna talk in your head. She wants to talk to you face to face, so she's gonna just leave it at that for now.
All right. You are soaked to the marrow by the time that you make it to the ship. Still rocking in the harbor.
When we meet up with Taryn, Hazel launched herself onto him with the hedgehogs to hug him.
He hugs her back really tightly. He's got a very set jaw right now, though. And he hugs you real tight.
I think
that's what everyone else.
We've all came tonight.
I'm quite tired of everyone almost dying. I don't.
Finally, somebody who gets it.
What
I think
what
get
am I
back-
gonna do without you all? Can we not do that? Can we stop doing this?
I'm sick of almost dying for people I don't give a shit about. AKA the people that aren't with me right now. I don't want to die getting some stupid thing for some powerful guy who doesn't care about any of us.
Yeah, I'm just worried that he's just gonna extra not care about us now.
We need to get these things out of our heads.
Before we talk, let's go to the room with Marianne.
When we get back to the ship, Mateo is just gonna go and leave the group. Just want some privacy.
Oh, now would be a great time, you guys. On the black market, Evelyn got some crazy alcohol that removes all your stress.
That's crazy.
We should all partake in a little bit of that.
I
Okay.
think that's a great idea.
You don't all get to remove all your stress.
Oh, come on.
Come on, I mean, it's supposed to be single serve.
I think we need to go see. We need to have a conversation without someone listening in. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'll explain myself, I guess.
Oh yeah, she did do that thing that one time.
Mm-hmm.
Take a private room, I guess. Knock out
Yeah, we need Mom to cast EMP again.
EMP.
Yeah, that one time when she like blacked out all of the Severus listeners.
Oh, yeah. You get it together and you want her to do that?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Trinket, how far is this bug in my head? Like, where did it go?
Do you want to try and remove it?
Yeah.
Make a medicine check.
Why me?
Can I help?
Sure.
Do you want me to do it for you?
I do. I actually do.
So, are we doing this while we're... Let's get the timeline right. I feel like we're not trying to do this while we're running back to the ship.
No,
we're
No,
back
we've
at the
made it
ship.
back to the ship.
Yeah. And then
We're in a room
and,
with Marianne Reed where she's cast an anti-magic field, basically.
and I say, let me try something, and I guess you understood what I
You're
wanted to
making
do.
a medicine check to assess if this thing can be removed.
Yes. Does anyone want to help me and maybe give me advantage? Anybody feel wise enough to help?
I can help.
Would that give me advantage? Think it?
Yeah.
Okay. 22.
With a 22, you start to actually assess this for the first time, having seen it on another person. There is... You try and lift up kind of the legs of this little spider-like thing, but they are basically implanted like stitches into the skin. It's not like painful, but it's basically like you have a piercing that extends like, by your best estimate, maybe a half an inch.
Does it connect to anything important specifically inside?
That you don't know. It could.
I don't think I have that spell. I don't. I don't think any of us have the ability to dispel magic, right?
No.
It would
I can
certainly
cast
hurt to
identify. I don't know if that would reveal anything deeper than just looking at it, but
I mean, could you ritual cast it so you don't lose a spell slot in case we need it? Since we have time right now.
I don't
can
think she's-
bards do that?
I don't think bards can ritually cast it
I don't
without the
think
ritual
so.
caster tag. Without the
It
ritual
has
caster tag.
it has the
Bard,
ritual cast
wizards.
on the spell.
Yep, wizards, bards, druids, clerics, and artificers can all do ritual casting as part of their class abilities.
Cool.
According to WikiHow, anyway.
It takes an
But
hour to
it's-
do the as a ritual, though, right?
But does but is
10
that
minutes.
10 minutes. 10 minutes. Yeah, 11 minutes total.
But is that new D&D rules or is that old D&D rules? Because I think new in D&D incorporates
5e.
ritual casting. Okay.
It
5e,
has the
yeah.
ritual like thing on her character.
Do I would still need the material component. Pearl worth
Which
100
is
gold pieces.
Pearl or something?
Yeah.
Could we go borrow it from that identify guy?
Yeah, or I'm sure
You
someone
want to
would
cast
have one on.
identify on the earpiece?
The spider
Yes.
thing, you know?
Sure. I mean, you can ask. Marianne
why
Reed
don't
can
we-
get one for you. Yeah.
While she's casting this, I'm gonna look at Marianne. He's not getting the horn. We're not getting the horn.
Yeah,
Well, did you find it?
Mm-hmm.
And we gave it back to its owner.
What?
Literally.
What is that?
Literally.
Yeah,
There's
it was tied to a gemstone great worm or
Amethyst.
yeah. It was died of that thing, and you guys leave with the horn, or give it the horn and pray to God it still let us live.
I set it free. And look at Thomas.
On purpose.
You did what?
I set it free.
So the thing that almost just killed multiple of us, you set free?
Yep. It's my fault. All of this is my fault.
Was
it
that
an
the
accident?
thing inside of the room? That being.
I'm
Hey,
gonna have
okay.
to take some of the blame as well. I let it happen.
Did you know it was in there when you set it free?
No. Truly? No.
Was it that room that we were in?
Yep. You guys said you guys were looking for dragon's blood, and I was looking for dragon's blood.
Well, we got
Finding
a
out-
dragon and a lot of blood, that's for sure.
Fighting a whole dragon was not the plan. But it didn't kill us.
Mm.
Didn't seem like you wanted to kill us.
I disagree.
I mean,
You can
to
disagree.
be fair,
It didn't kill us.
it could have easily.
It could have easily killed us.
With a
it
swipe of its
basically
tail,
did.
it could have finished the job. But it didn't, and that's a very important distinction. Because a being like that could kill us with a flick of one of its claws. It made it for beings like that. I feel like it's a choice not to kill things that it sees beneath it. So either
Yeah, but do you step on
sees us as
every
use-
ant you come across?
I would if they bit me.
Listen, someone.
Yeah,
took-
but we were cooperating. I agree that like
Someone took his horn. He gave someone his horn and trusted them. And they betrayed him by putting him into a box. I think we just need to understand that not all dragons are the same. And that's coming from me, somebody who doesn't. I'm gonna hold my breath.
I mean, there are lots of beings that people think are evil, but they're not. That is true. people are taught one thing their whole life and they don't ever try to learn anything else because that thing is just a monster. So we might as well just try to kill it and not trust it. And
You all heard it. I don't trust Severus.
do any of us really?
Evelyn looks at Thomas.
If I'm honest, I don't trust the guy. The only people I trust are my family, and part of that group of people is in the room with me.
Please don't hate me.
I don't hate you. I really feel like we keep having the same talk, though.
Feel like I have a sore spot for things trapped.
If we're all family, which is what I consider you all at this point, I mean, we've done so much together and we've almost died together on multiple occasions. Can't we just trusting each other to talk, doing? Mateo almost disintegrated himself with that damn rope. Why don't you just explain what you want to do before you just do it so we can at least back you up on it? And this is just me trying to be a caring big brother because that's how I feel about all of you. But damn, just keep. This is a lot. It's just. You see him kind of trying to calm himself down. He doesn't get angry, but after that whole situation, mad.
He gets handed a hedgehog.
Safia.
Really just turned on the vacuum.
Safia, you have your hand on my back, right? Like kind of like on my back, kind of resting. Like, using your spell, right? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to like sweep my hair over my shoulder, and then I'm gonna turn to you, and you can see that I'm actually kind of crying at the moment. I'm gonna look back at the rest of you guys and say, I feel like I'm losing it. Like, I feel like I'm losing everything that I've grown to know, and I can't stop. I don't want Severus to win whatever goal he has. I don't want the rest of them to win whatever the goal they have inside the 7. Talora is gone. And with her being gone, the Magistrate doesn't feel the same.
Why do you hate Severus so much?
There's just something about him that scares me.
Does the loss of any real oversight add to that?
Probably.
Are you sitting right now? Are we like sitting on chairs or something? Or are we standing?
I probably am, so that way Safia can reach my neck.
Hazel would come sit next to you.
Look, we trust your instincts. If you think there's something wrong, great. But you gotta talk to us first.
I don't trust you.
You don't trust us?
You guys weren't born in the Magistrate. You don't see things the same way I see them. I trust you. I trust you in the sense that you guys. I trust you guys in the sense that you're my allies and you're my teammates. But when it comes to my home and the choices for my home, I don't trust you to think about what the life that we have here. You all just willingly joined for, gifts and money and a job.
That's not why I joined.
Well, I'm sorry to assume that of it, but that's just how I feel.
The war affects a lot more than just your city.
And that's true. It truly is true. But it's going to affect us a lot harder if the things that were in place that gave us this freedom or the sense of stability is gone.
Well, you know what affects us a lot more is every time you free something, we all almost die for it. And yet we still choose to back you up with clearly little trust.
Every time.
Hasn't been 10 minutes yet.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So you cast Identify. This is like a custom magic item. You can tell that it's definitely, I don't know, what do you learn from Identify? Just everything about what the magic item does?
Technically, yes.
Not if it's cursed. I don't think. But yeah.
No, I think you get to know if it's cursed if you identify it.
I believe that goes 50-50. Depends on the DM. There's nothing that says it doesn't. You don't get curses. You don't get to know the curses.
You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item, what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Make an Arcana check. You can tell that this definitely has two functions. One of them is its intended function that allows you to communicate like a sending stone. With Identify, you can tell that this device also has another function. It's not designed to be removed by anyone but Severus. And if it does,
But it can be removed.
like a spell scroll, it is holding a charge of some spell. You don't know what spell it is, though.
Call it Brain Blast.
We call it Suicide Squad, baby.
I explain all of this to the group. I don't know if we even have a choice to tell them what happened. I don't know.
Oh, guys, I have no problem telling him what happened. I'm even for admitting the fact that you freed the dragon.
I think he already knows.
I have a feeling we're going to be hearing about it pretty soon.
I think he knows everything we've done in this trip. Everything that we've gotten.
Well, cool. Let's go back. Let's give it to him. And I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm going to ask if he'll remove this thing from mine.
I'm gonna go do something dumb. I'm gonna do something dumb. I'm gonna stand away from everybody.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yep. And I'm gonna stand away from everybody. I'm gonna
Hazel's gonna grab you. No. She's gonna grab you.
Can I grapple her?
Stop doing stupid things without involving us. Stop
I am
it.
involving you. Just watch.
That is not involving us. That is telling us to sit there and watch you do a stupid fucking thing.
Yeah, but
Evelyn points the Drow +3 heavy crossbow at you.
My God.
What is it you wish to do?
I'm going to remove this and I'm gonna see what happens.
That's stupid.
You're going to die, and potentially explode the ship. If you seek death, we can just throw you overboard.
It's not that. I need him out of my head.
Then we will ask for that when we return.
I don't think he's gonna give it to us.
I don't think he's going to give it to us either, but I don't think this is there are other powerful magic users out there that could help. I've met some of them in the city if we go back there, but there are others not in the city.
Look, we go, we say, hey, we're sorry we failed. Here's a backup objective. Here's a little thing that we did get. We are so sorry we failed. We don't ever have to fuck up again if you just fire us, remove these, and we'll be gone.
Oh,
You make that sound so simple, Evelyn.
I mean, what, you think he'll just kill us?
yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah,
He
I
could
do.
kill us right now. He killed that messenger that Mateo was speaking to through a fucking sending stone. That was already disabled. If he wanted to kill us, he'd fucking kill us right now.
What if
That's
he
the
wasn't
point.
looking?
That's the point. There is something wrong with the situation. We wouldn't be here doing this if there wasn't a reason for it.
Yeah, this was a suicide mission. We were supposed to come here and die.
No. I don't think he knew that dragon was there.
Well, according to you, he already knows that it exists now.
Probably.
It can't be that he's not looking, but also knows everything.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he didn't know until we knew. Or he
What if
doesn't know
you said-
until someone says something to him. Like,
What if you check
really
in with
he-
Dextra?
you really
See
want
what-
me to.
I mean, I think that that's the closest connection that we have without it actually being him. And if he knows and he's mad, then she would know, and maybe she would, even if it's not a warning, just be upset with you.
Karen,
Well-
do you know what Yusuf's assignment is? You don't have to tell us. You can just say yes or no if you do.
I don't know.
You
And
might wanna.
He seems so transparent. He's like transparent, like for real. Like this is so much shit going on.
You might wanna see if he is in Cephas or knows anyone in Cephas, and can at least notify them that a great whim may be on the way.
How about I just tell Dexter at the same time?
Would she care about Cephas?
We'll find out, won't we?
Well, you've got 25 words to figure it out.
I've got 2 spell slots.
Is that the
Didn't
is
you
the
already
business card the
cast
same?
sending like 3 fucking times today? 4 times today?
Yep, I'm using my spell slots, all my lower spell slots to get better spell slots.
We could also just like rest and do this tomorrow.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna pull out my sending stone, and I'm going to call headquarters and tell them there may be an emergency in Cephas.
Is Cephas an allied city?
If we have people there, then headquarters will know about it. That means every higher up will know.
Is this business
wanna
card as
get
well
outside.
25 words? Or
I mean, it's unlimited, isn't it?
I don't know. I haven't used my actual like regular sending stone to headquarters
The one
yet.
that works to headquarters is actually just 25 words.
Okay, then I'm saying there is a great worm heading in the direction of Cephas. This is Laurel from the Quills.
We'll notify boss immediately. Remember to stay safe.
And then I chucked that sending stone off the boat.
Well, all right.
There's one problem. Now every one of the 7 will know.
Cool.
So let me find out about Dextra. He wants to go outside with me for a second.
I will.
I will also follow, and I don't think I put the crossbow down yet.
As soon as you guys step outside through your ear comms, there is a bring, 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 as Dexter is already calling you.
Oh.
So, hello.
What's going on? What's going on?
I sent an SOS. Help?
Like, do you need, like, the whole crew to come? Like, are you guys, like, dying? Is the ship sinking?
No,
I heard
the
something
ship's
about
fine.
a dragon.
Yeah, there was a dragon, hidden beneath the city.
She's
And
gonna
it got
say
out,
in your head, "Don't say you released it."
and it
Not
got
yet.
out. It got out
Cool.
from some lava worms. Let me tell you, these lava worms are really dangerous. But it released, it like broke a seal, and the dragon got out. And it took the horn. We all made it out alive, but it ran away.
Did you find the horn?
The horn is back on the dragon.
What?
It was literally, it overpowered the fuck out of us. It took the horn.
What? The line just goes silent.
I
Nice.
looked at
She's
everybody.
taking it real well.
Oh, also, Dextra,
What?
She was simply
Sorry,
too
what?
stunned to speak.
Tell Severus we're coming home.
Well, I should hope so.
We found other things.
Okay, okay,
How in trouble are we?
yeah, I don't know, yeah, just sort of, I'm just sad, I'm just standing here in front of the door. That's his door, that's his office door right there.
Does he know already?
Okay. and she's just,
Well,
then it goes silent for a minute.
So let's go back into the room for a second. I gesture at everybody without saying a word.
Let's show hope that he doesn't shoot the messenger.
That's like I shoot everybody back into the room, and then as soon as we do that, I close the door and I go, either she believed us, or she doesn't, and Severus already knows. So, Marianne, is there any way that there's somebody on this ship that's feeding Severus information, or
What, you think we
is
have a
there
mole?
just to make sure that we're okay? Because there's no reason why you have this room, and there's no reason for you to feel distrusting of him. There has to be a reason why you feel the same way I feel.
Of your boss?
Of course.
Yeah, he's creepy as shit. It doesn't take somebody who has more than 2 brain cells to see that. So walk in fucking cast iron skillet set.
Oh,
and what he did to that dragon. Ugh.
I believe you, but that's not what I'm asking. Do you wholeheartedly trust everybody on this boat?
Yeah, I mean most of them, other than the crew. Everybody who's been on my crew. I mean, the newest among them is you all.
Okay, then what I'm asking is, what happened here today is this. The worms released a dragon, and we had to give it the horn. That is the truth and the only truth that we need.
I mean, as long as
No
we all
one
got
else-
your story straight.
No one outside this room knows anything.
So, real quick before we all agree to lie for you for the rest of time. Will this at least earn us your fucking trust?
I don't think I have a home anymore, so yes.
Now, do you mean because you think you'll get in trouble? Or because where you came from doesn't feel like your home anymore?
Both.
Evelyn hands her mother back the crossbow. Fuck you all, I'm going to lay down.
A good plan.
And Mateo's
Love
the
you
only
too,
one not
Evelyn.
here, right?
Hmm?
And Mateo's
Correct.
the only one not here, right?
Yes.
I look over to Hazel. We have to fix a problem now.
You kind of, in your head, you hear, "What problem is that?"
Mateo.
You gotta. I need more than that. This is. By the way, this is not the earpieces. This is a feature that Hazel has as a witch. So
He's not here, and he has always ratted me out.
I think. I think it'll mean more if it's all of us in agreement speaking with him than just us, than you and I. Because the way, if Evelyn is willing, I think that will carry some weight with him. I don't know why. It's not like I know they don't like each other, but
What do you guys think? Should we wake up Mateo and talk to him about this so he's on the same page as us, or are we going to just wait and see what happens tomorrow?
can you promise that going forward, if you have a stupid ass idea, you'll run it by the group first? And I mean, she's gonna like put her hands on either side of your face, eye contact. I mean, swear it.
Laurel takes a real deep breath and says, "Yes, I swear." And then she goes off and kills Mateo. Just kidding.
So where is Mateo while we all do this?
I guess it was a public bunk space, correct? I can't remember.
I mean,
how
we have
the
private.
bunks
We
were
have
arranged.
we have rooms that have 2 beds in them, as far as I know. Because I'm rooming with Taryn, and I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I was rooming with Thomas. Yes, I'm sorry. I completely forgot how it was arranged.
Yeah.
Mateo is just in the room. That's as much detail as I can give you right now, unless you go and find him.
If he was in a more common area, I think she would try to find him, but she's not the type to like find people in their room.
Yeah. I have an idea for what he's doing in his in my head, but like, I don't want to reveal too much.
Not suspicious, bro.
Jorking it, and by that I mean
talking to Nero.
Yes. I wish it was that fun.
Okay.
Just remember who has the teleport skill. So.
Anyway, we're headed.
Oh, oof! I gave it to Mateo, guys.
So.
Yeah, you did.
How many cigarettes before someone gets a nick sick in this universe?
7.
All right, Evelyn smokes 7 exemplar tobaccos.
What are the chances I could get this dagger identified that was marked as unidentified dagger?
Oh yeah, all the items that we have, and how much gold do we have? I know that's really inappropriate this time, but
I was about to say, At some point, Karen is going to talk to you to send him a message about what happened. But you guys pull, excuse me, Thomas and Laurel, you guys get 410 gold pieces that you can add. And then we didn't break up the 1,000, let alone the gold bard. Shit. Yeah. And then 410 goes to the party fund out of the bag.
Oh, Thomas, you need to add 325, I think, or something. As we forgot to split up a certain amount that we got.
So what am
We did
I doing? How much total?
Well, we got the one that we talked about was the 410. So add 410.
Oh yeah, that was all.
Yeah.
Sorry,
And
I
then
got
there's
confused there.
1,000 still left that we need to split.
1,000 or
And
2,000?
it's 1,000 because we have.
So that would be 125 to each person plus 125 on the party.
That we add
Okay.
on top of what we already have?
Oh, it's technically it hasn't been distributed yet, but it will happen eventually. I don't know what you guys want to do.
Why don't we just not distribute it yet? Just because I'm not sure what the dynamics are happening right now.
Gotcha.
We're
So
not, like,
I'll
all
leave.
in the same place, so.
Yeah. So I'll leave there's 1420 currently inside the bag once Thomas and Laurel take their 410 each. And then there's 26 gold bars and all the others. But Tara's gonna take out his business card and just to say, you said here the Solara situation is going to handle. Great for return to Cephas. Released from the bank. Don't know what's going to happen. But please be safe. Before coming home. Hopefully.
Trinket, am I allowed to respond to that?
There's some things that I should
Also,
fill you in on.
I was like, the nature of responding to that also depends on other information. Rather, okay, we'll keep it with the information that is publicly available. They alerted basically home base that a dragon is headed for Cephas.
Mm-hmm.
Does Yusuf get that information?
Correct. Yeah.
Then the reply is simply, I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. I have a lot of things to do and a lot of people to move.
Completely fucking understandable. But he just wanted to relay that, and then he's gonna go outside of the anti-magic shit.
As the day turns to night once more and this storm does not let up, as you are all sleeping, and the boat sets out back again towards the Summer Isles, at least. There comes another call. Bring,
Before we
bring,
fall
bring.
asleep.
No, fuck.
Fuck.
It's Severus.
I was gonna use some milk in a poppy. So can we
Oh,
just...
I'll answer it.
I want to go to sleep. I don't want to talk to him.
Evelyn
answer it.
will answer as well, and she will sound very sleepy.
What did it look like?
Amethyst, large. His name is. Ooh, let me butcher this name again.
Zerikthar.
Got it.
Oh, you meant the dragon man thing.
And the horn fits.
What did you tell it?
I told it nothing. It just kind of said, I want my horn back. I'm going to kill you, eat you, etc., etc., etc. So, self-preservation. Well, we
A
gave it the horn.
centuries-old dragon got out of a cage and it didn't ask you any questions.
No, it just wanted its horn.
It wasn't really concerned with any of us other than if we could get back its horn.
Mi gente, early voting has started. Make a plan.
I mean, did he even really ask us anything? I mean, we
No,
gave him
not really.
We look.
No,
yeah,
Laurel
Fox
gave
gave a lot of
Laurel-
information, but he never asked us for any.
Laurel gave him a lot of information.
Yeah, and you just lied to Severus and told him that you didn't tell the dragon anything.
Oh, Hazel didn't lie.
I find that hard.
Aaron sure as shit didn't lie.
What did the dragon ask you, and what did you say to it?
Where's my horn? I tried to tell him it was in a vault. He clearly didn't like that and burnt most of us to a crisp. And then, yeah, we handed it over. Afterwards, he said grovel. Basically made us beg for our lives. And we did.
And you're still breathing.
The groveling part worked.
You can, I don't know, if a deep sigh comes over of sending spell, but he asterisk sigh asterisk over the send. Be honest with me. What else did you find?
A lot of cool
Oh.
things.
A lot of warhammers, some armors, some other weapons.
What was in the safe?
The
A horn, a
and an
stand,
armor
and a
set. Were there one or two armor sets?
Just one.
Okay.
But at least we have that. Well,
hey, just this might be a bad question to ask, but we did do everything you asked to the best of our ability. So we did technically succeed, right? Found it. We just couldn't retrieve it. We know it's real. We know
Something bad found us first.
we know that we can get it. We just need more than the 7 of us. We might need the 7 of you.
well. You're fortunate to be alive, at least. On that part of the mission, you succeeded.
Izzy, can you insight check over one of these?
Sure.
I do want to say that we know where the horn is heading. So it's still achievable.
Focus on getting the other artifacts back, lest your mission be a complete failure. And the intercom cuts.
I get up and I immediately walk into like everyone's room and I knock on their doors, including Mateo's.
Hazel is already coming out of her room with Taryn.
I cannot be woken up for 4 hours, so what time does...
Thomas will walk out.
Safia is popping out.
You just chill here, hon. I'll fill you in.
She doesn't respond. She's just... could be a corpse, you'll never know.
Everyone will give you a little kiss on the forehead. And cover you up with a little blanket and let you rest.
Oh god.
Mateo's still in the room as well.
My little heroin junkie.
Yeah. Like roll Safia onto her side.
Yeah, make sure she's on her side.
Yeah, don't need anyone aspirating on puke.
But no,
my
I
God,
will knock on Mateo's. I would knock on Mateo's door also.
He's not coming out.
Hey Thomas, can we all meet in your room?
Sure, why not?
Mateo.
If Mateo
we
won't
need
come
you.
out, then we'll go in.
Yeah, we'll go into his room.
When you walk in and see him, he's just sitting there staring at the wall with like a blank stare.
Oh.
Okay, so he can't hear us unless we talked. I think.
Feel
So
like
let's
that's a
say-
safe bet, right? Yeah.
Let's say something dumb.
Laurel is a genius.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Do
Aw,
you guys have
sweetie.
any? Do you guys have any objection to me warning the dragon that they're coming?
What in the hell are you talking?
I'm asking you before I do it.
I think we don't have any reason to communicate with the dragon from now.
Right.
For right now.
Yeah.
You don't.
Shouldn't even do that.
Come on, guys. It looks so sweet and so scared. It just wanted its.
Can I?
It was so scared.
Scared
Laurel,
of what?
can I be honest with you for a second?
Definitely not an ancient dragon artificer that created a horn that destroyed its people.
What you fucking...
Laurel, you lost you. In your mind, you've already lost one home, and I don't think it's smart for you to be hitching your wagon to another big, powerful thing so quickly.
Yeah,
Because
I
I think you're trying to fill a void, and that dragon has no business being there.
And
I'm
neither
just
do
trying
fish.
to understand. She just said that the fucking dragon was fucking scared.
Okay, I didn't really mean that, guys. I'm just saying. It wants something, and everyone's coming for it. I feel bad.
You feel
don't.
bad. The thing
Why?
fucking killed all of you. What the fuck are you even talking about right now?
What do you? We don't even know if things are going after it.
You don't think Severus is not going to go after the dragon now?
Not right now.
Definitely not right now.
Okay, well, what are we doing with these artifacts when we get back? Are we giving them all
Well,
to him, or are we keeping some
no.
for ourselves?
This is mine.
Isn't he just interested in the fucking one? Some
Yeah,
shit?
We should give him
The
the armor,
armor.
and we should also give him that big ass maul that's really heavy.
Well, maybe we should figure out what it does first before we give it to him. Maybe that's what he's after. How about we
Well,
figure
the
out what,
horn-
what these things are first? The horn? Sorry, that got away from us. We'll never know. But the rest of this, we should figure it out first. Because it might be better just losing it to the sea and saying we never found it.
Laurel, I love you so much. No.
What is our game plan here, guys, when we get back to the city? What could he not just look into our minds and rip out the truth once he sees us in person?
Exactly.
Isn't that
That's what he did it once with Mateo.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I'm pretty sure I'm asking for mine to be removed.
I can't go up to him. There's no way that I can buff this through.
Like I'm asking to be out.
And I think I'm running
What-
away.
What if they don't want you to be out? And we'll come back to that in a moment. But what if he doesn't want you to be out?
Then I go ask Willen if there's anything Willen can do about it.
Not a bad plan B, honestly.
Willen's already given me a potential job lead. I don't know if he can remove this thing, and I don't know what he has control and power over, but I don't like almost dying every day. I don't like watching you almost die every day.
I'll second that.
The home that I'm
Yeah.
from is having problems, and I'd rather go help with those problems than run
I
at
wanna be-
dragons that keep fucking killing me.
I want to be clear. If we go home, he is going to search through all of our minds, like he did Mateo that one day, and he's going to find out that I lied about everything that happened.
Technically, you only lied about one thing.
I lied about more things than that. I'm sorry.
Well, for the actual main beats of what happened, the only real lie was the Great Worms let out the dragon.
I mean,
And then I willingly gave the horn when we could have just died.
We all willingly gave the horn. None of
Yeah,
us wanted
that wasn't
to
a
die.
lie either.
Yeah, but Taryn didn't have to come.
Not gonna lie, I almost fucking blew it, guys. I was blew into it. He's drunk. So drunk.
Hazel pats his forehead on the top of his head.
I really think that he'll know that I want to kill him, that I'm just going to be expended completely.
So you want
If
us
the
all to
dragon-
throw our lives in front of it, or run away, or what?
I don't know. I just know that I can't show up. I don't want to put you guys at risk.
You know that he can like remote detonate these things, right?
And that's why I want mine out.
Terrence just poking his.
He's gonna smack his hand away. Stop touching it.
I mean,
It's not gonna do anything.
there was
What are you
the
talking?
there was the thing
Fine.
that disabled it for a short amount of time. Would there be a way to just overload it permanently?
That's what I was going to try to do in that room, but you guys all told me no.
No, you were trying to rip it right out of your head, which would have certainly detonated it.
No, I was just going to harm myself and overload it like
What
I
if it's-
overloaded that magical field. Like
What if your head goes and then
Maybe we
all
don't-
staring at your corpse?
Or it's a fireball spell, and you would have set the ship on fire, and we all would have drowned in a burning sea. Maybe we should wait until we need to make port before we get back there anyway. We should do this with our feet on solid ground. Whatever we do. Not when
Yeah,
we're
it'd be a pirate.
precariously floating.
Do you know any? Does anybody here know any random pirates?
We're literally on a fucking pirate ship.
Random pirates.
Okay. That was a dumb question. I'm so sorry.
And we also
mean-
know the Fat Duke and its captain, Reginald.
Where are we going to right now? Like where did your mother say we're heading to?
We're probably
gonna
going
go
to
to-
stop in
Unless
Boston.
unless you are told otherwise, you're headed back to Botsot.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was that guy in South that I fenced. Oh yeah, I sold my ring while I was at it too. I was trying to get us some things.
Yeah, that's also something that you have not admitted either. Is that you actively lost them 6,000 gold. So minus a 6K on top of your total of whatever you turn in.
Um. Yeah. So I sold my ring to get us that bag and some scrolls and whatever else.
The bag of holding
What?
is on my person right now.
Like, yeah, yeah.
Oh shit! You can have this fucking bag. Yep, it's yours. It's all
Nope,
yours.
nope. It's ours.
There's. I don't know about all that.
Well,
Trinket, I
you
have a
keep.
question.
For sure. What's up?
The thing that that was used to like disable these things in our head for a short amount of time,
It's an anti-magic field.
would there be a way to amplify that to the point where it disables the things permanently?
Probably dispel magic,
Theoretically,
right?
I mean, dispel magic, yeah.
Okay.
Can
Would
I
that-
level up?
Not right now.
Perhaps we can find someone in the city that can help us.
Oh, I know of a guy.
Is it who you sold your incredibly expensive loaned ring to?
He got me really cool things, like, you know, that scroll I gave you just in case. Oh shit.
Well, we can maybe try to trade back for it because I didn't use it.
I'd still keep it. Just in case.
Yeah, I mean, you could try and cast dispel magic.
I don't think any of us have it, right?
No. I
think I
purposely
know of.
didn't take counterspell or dispel magic or anything on those lines.
Alrighty, well, it is 5 days back to Botsot.
On those
I
oh, go ahead.
I failed my addiction saving throw. I got a 5.
Oh boy. Well, do you have any more?
I do.
Alrighty, well, during your next long rest, you will have to use that.
This is going to be a really expensive habit.
Yeah, it is. As you are now fully addicted.
Oh no. Intervention arc incoming.
So we did take a long rest though, at some point.
You did take a long rest, yeah.
So what happens if I don't have it? You said it was 8 days back?
It is 5 days to Botsot.
Okay, so I do have enough to make it.
And you'll have to try and find some milk of the poppy there.
On 3 of the days, can Evelyn spend time, like 8 hours training with the greatsword?
Go right ahead, yeah.
And also, could we have all the other items identified so we know what we're giving?
Unclick new day.
You can.
So we know what we're
Oh,
giving.
is that what it
and-
is?
Do I have to? Who has unidentified items?
I do. I have a dagger.
I've got the bag of holding, which has the everything in it.
Yep,
Unidentified
and I
items?
did.
Thomas, what do you have? A knife.
Yeah, the
No!
plated dragon skull.
A knife!
Dragon
No!
skull ball.
And you almost gave that back to me, and I said no. See, I have growth.
And the unidentified scale mail. And the dragon guy.
Thomas will also be working on his railgun.
Oh my
I believe
god.
Mateo
I
also
forgot about that.
has
His
Mateo has a
Titan
few
launcher.
unidentified items.
And you can take the dragon horn whenever you get a chance, or I can just delete it. But I want to just delete
Okay,
it.
where's Thomas? We'll do Thomas first. Here's your dagger. Get rid of the other dagger.
I did not realize I still had unidentified items. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, he's not leaving his room much, so I don't know about identifying these.
You could ask Thomas to do it for you. If you don't want to go anywhere.
Which items are at the wing?
right?
I believe Mateo has the wing, the jawbone.
I have a jawbone. I have an unidentified short bow. That's something different. That's just because it's broken.
What do you need identified?
This.
The jawbone.
And the dragon.
Wings. Sorry, let me look.
Jawbone, the dragon wing. I believe he got ammunition.
I got the arrow identified already.
Not that arrow, the other arrows.
It's already identified the robe of summer.
There you go. There's the wing cape and the other
The
thing.
clawed arrows, there they are.
Clawed arrows. I'm looking for those.
What is it called?
Oh.
Did you find it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just set them to identified. There we go. Identify a clawed arrow. Clawed arrow. There you go. Done and done. Okay, who else? Who's got unidentified items?
I do.
They're in your bag of holding, right?
Oh god. Yeah, the
Get this dragon
plated
horn
trap-
out of here.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, I should eat that.
You don't have that
Um,
shit. Alright, I
Yeah,
identified the skull for you.
I'm a little proud of some of these guys.
I
Please don't leave. 'cause
identified
I'll be
them
mad.
all.
Okay.
And I will identify the final scale mail, the coolest big dick baller shit you've ever seen in your life.
Jesus
Days,
Christ.
would you like to explain the Dragon God's alloy?
Excuse me?
I would love to.
Wait, is it scale mail? It's scale mail. So that means Laurel can wear it.
The
Put it
Dragon
on,
God's alloy. It is, as I said, it's a fantastic set of scale mail that looks to be made of scales of a plethora of different dragons. It just exudes its own like multicolored kind of chromatic light. And as Terran has it currently in the bag, it has a multitude of fantastic features. If Terran is explaining to the group what it does, then I will gladly read them all.
Please do. Please, please. Yes.
So the Dragon God's alloy is a patchwork pulled together from scales, gifted from one of each of metallic, chromatic, and gem dragons, each of whom was at least ancient. The scales slide soundlessly against each other, muffling your movements and bolstering you against harm. While wearing this armor, you gain the following benefits. You can speak Draconic. You gain a +3 bonus to your armor class and to saving throws. This is on top of what Scale Mail normally gives you. You have resistance to all damage. You are always under the effects of the Heroism spell cast by a creature with a spellcasting modifier of +9 for the purposes of the Heroism spell. You ignore any effect that would cause you to have disadvantage on stealth checks. You are immune to the harmful regional effects and lair actions caused by a dragon. If you are subjected to a dragon's breath weapon, you automatically succeed on the saving throw and take no damage. It has a shared horde feature. Any dragon that gifted a scale to create this armor automatically shares its horde with you. Items and gold may be placed or removed from this horde at will from any place as long as you're on the same plane of existence as that horde. You may share your horde with as many creatures as you designate up to your proficiency bonus other than the dragons that gifted a scale for this item. You may also designate a space for your own horde, which is automatically shared with all of the dragons whose scales are still represented in this armor. The space you designate must be at least 30 feet by 30 feet, have a minimum value in currency or items of 30,000 gold pieces, and must not be on the surface or in direct view of the sky. It takes 1 month of daily visits of at least 8 hours to create a horde. This can be achieved while you're building the horde, but once you begin, if the horde has not met its minimum value within the 30 days or 1 month, you must begin that 1 month process anew. While you are within 6 miles of a dragon that gifted these scales, any healing one of you receives, both of you receive. You share that dragon's damage immunity. You and the dragon can communicate telepathically. If the dragon that gifted his scales dies, if the gold dragon that gifted its scale dies, the heroism spell on you ends. If any other dragons that gifted scales for this armor dies, you lose the damage resistance associated with that dragon. If all 5 dragons, or there are more, but if the dragons that gifted scales of this armor die, you die and the armor is destroyed. It also has some curses.
We love curses.
We love curses.
We love curses in this house.
First curse. Once you don this armor, you can't doff it, unless a creature uses a wish spell to free you.
Holy shit.
Next curse is the Curse of Dragon Bond. While wearing this item, any damage you deal to a dragon is reduced to 0. While you are attuned to this item, any dragon a damage deals to you is reduced to 0. Next curse is Dragon's Vengeance. For each dragon that gifted a scale, if it is dead, you are immediately subjected to its wrath. You must make a DC 25 Constitution saving throw or receive 10d12 damage of the associated dragon's type of damage. And then lastly, Greed. You must have at least 10,000 gold pieces to attempt to attune to this item. For every 1,000 gold pieces you don't have, below 30,000 on your person or in your horde, remove an effect from the list, not including curses, from the bottom up. Meaning, if you don't have enough gold, all these positive effects can start being removed, can start to be taken off. If all the effects, not including curses, are removed from this item, reduce your maximum hit points by 50. For each 1,000 gold you are below 30,000, after all the effects, not including curses, are removed, reduce your hit point maximum by an additional 25 HP. If your total maximum HP is reduced to the negative value of your HP, your body and soul disintegrate, and you cannot be revived by anything less than a wish spell. Attempting to remove this curse, or the curse on this item, or its wielder via remove curse, dispel magic, or similar effect, forces the wearer to unattune to this item. The item then appears in an empty space within 5 feet of the person who is wearing it. Such spells then have no additional effects. It was a fucking mouthful.
So we need a lot of money. All I'm hearing is we need money.
You guys are missing the part where it says, for each
That's
dragon that gifted a scale, if it's dead, you are immediately subjected to its wrath.
And a lot of dragons are.
This thing has 12 scales.
Also, like, this is the armor you wear if you are switching sides. You cannot harm dragons and they cannot harm you.
Well, the only dragon that we know is still alive is the Amethyst dragon.
But clearly there's
As
at
of
least
right
12 more, right? Or 11
how many
more.
How many scales are on the plate now, Taryn?
What the fuck you asking me for?
It is made up of 12 scales.
Yes, but are all 12 scales still there?
All of the scales are there, but there's no way to tell whether or not the dragon who bared the scale is dead or not unless you put it on.
Okay, so it doesn't just
It doesn't just disappear, no.
No.
Okay, or the color doesn't change, I assume.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
So you can't wear this armor, Laurel.
It's in the
I'm
bag
planning on it.
holding. I'm not giving it to any of you.
So this skill might be useless, but this is what Severus wants. He probably wants to dismantle it to use it to control Amethyst Dragon. Maybe? Question mark?
I don't think he knew about the Amethyst Dragon unless he's lying, which, I mean, he could very well be lying.
Well, he did say he wanted to know what was with the horn, so...
Where are we at?
He did say that it was a good thing that we found the armor at least.
Yep. So... Okay. That's check 1 of things that he wants. What else is...
What about the weapon? There was a weapon, wasn't there?
The dragon's bellow.
This is actually, honestly, my favorite item. Someone else can read it.
Two-handed maul requires attunement. Mounted on an adamantine haft, the head of this maul is made with the skull, scales, and leather of a large dragon, magically shrunken to fit. This maul deals piercing damage instead of bludgeoning damage. You have a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon, and your attacks score critical hits on a 19 or a 20. When you score critical hits with this weapon, you choose acid, fire, cold, lightning, or poison damage. The creature takes an extra 2d12 damage of the chosen type and must make a DC 17 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. You can move up to half your speed as a reaction when the enemy falls prone this way. Movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity. As an action, you can stake this maul into the ground and use it as a megaphone. Each creature within 300 feet must make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, or take 3d12 thunder damage and become deafened and paralyzed for 1 minute. A creature can make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw at the beginning of each of its turns to remove the effect. A creature receives half as much if they succeed on a saving throw and is not deafened or paralyzed. This action allows your voice to be heard up to 1 mile away, but is muffled by walls and anything that might obscure it. This item is cursed. It has the Curse of Dragon's Might. This maul cannot be properly wielded by anyone whose strength is less than 23 or constitution is less than 20. Excuse me. While attuned, if your strength score is less than 23, attacks made with this or any weapon have disadvantage. While attuned, if your constitution score is less than 20, you must also make a constitution saving throw for this weapon's megaphone effect. You may make the constitution saving throw with disadvantage. While attuned, your strength score is less than 23, your constitution score is less than 20. Both of the above curse effects apply, and every time you hit with this weapon, a skull spits a gout of flame at you, dealing 3d8 fire damage, which cannot be reduced in any way. Resistances and immunities do not apply to this damage. While attuned, if your constitution score is 23 or more, attacks made with this weapon have advantage. Sorry, if your strength score is 23 or more, attacks made with this weapon have advantage. While attuned, if your constitution score is 20 or more, when you use the megaphone feature with this item, you can choose which creatures within 300 feet the feature affects. While attuned, if your strength score is 23 or more and your constitution score is 20 or more, the DC of this weapon increases by 3. Your movement speed increases by 15, and if you hit with an attack with this weapon, you can attack again as a bonus action. Attempting to remove the curse on this item or its wielder via remove curse, dispel magic, or any similar effects forces the wearer to unattune to this item. The item then appears in an empty space within 5 feet of the person who is wielding it. Such spells have no additional effects. Dragon's Bellow.
I love it so much.
What a really cool item none of us will ever fucking use.
No one will ever get to use. I mean, there's ways.
Hey, I mean, yeah.
You only have to get 20 con and then find something that gives you 23 strength.
I'm at 21 strength, but I'm only at 13 con.
Yeah, for real, for real.
How do I have more constitution than you?
Unfortunately, I had to care about wisdom as a ranger.
Oh, yeah.
Other
Well, I
items
mean, I
are
guess-
less impressive.
Okay, well, what about the other items?
There is a dragon skull plate, which was the giant dragon skull with fine that's coated in like a fine metal and has shifting parts to function as armor. While wearing the armor, you have a +3 bonus to AC, resistance to non-magical piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning damage, and immunity to fire and cold. Once per day as an action, you can cast Cone of Cold with a spell DC of 18. You may change the damage of the spell to fire. Once per day as a bonus action, you can gain a magical flying speed of 300 feet for 1 hour. It is also cursed with Dragon's Greed. If you do not have 6,500 gold pieces on your person while attuning and attuned to this item, none of the above effects apply. The gold may be on your person or in your dragon horde. Hint, hint, because there's the big one that has shared dragon hordes. And then, of course, the attempting to remove it doesn't work, and it appears next to the person who had it. Then there's the dragon kite, which was looked like a paper mache kind of toy. It's a magical child's toy with tiny dragon scales and a few like fledgling teeth in it. Once per day, if you hold, it does not require attunement. Once per day, if you hold the kite in your hands and use an action to speak the command word, the kite animates. As a bonus action, you can command the kite to fly up to 600 feet per round or return to you. Next, while more than 1,500 feet above the ground beneath it, this toy creates an illusion of a dragon flying overhead. The illusion is gargantuan. It can disturb non-storm clouds to help fool those viewing this illusion, and can release a roar which can be heard up to 1 mile away. Anyone seeing this illusion can make a DC 18 perception check to see through this illusion and see the toy beneath. Anyone who has seen the toy up close or passes the perception check to determine what it is immune to this illusion and cannot hear any sound coming from this toy for 24 hours. If the toy becomes obscured from your vision or is more than 1 mile away from you, it falls harmlessly to the ground. And it has the Curse of Dragon's Greed. If you don't have 1,500 gold pieces on your person when you speak the command word, the toy can fly no further than 1,500 feet. And for every 1,500 gold that you have above 1,500, when you speak the command word, the DC required to see through this illusion increases by 3. Gold may be on your person or in your dragon's horde, and attempting to remove this curse on this item, of course, just moves it to the side. Has no effect. That's the 3 in the bag of holding.
Okay. What about Mateo?
That's up to Mateo.
I gave away the items I had. I'm keeping the items that are helpful to me.
You have.
I gave
you know
away.
What? That's it. I will say. That's up to you.
The vicious jaw guard to Terran. Cloak. I do have one other item. I will send this to who wants this. Who would this be most helpful for? You. I don't know if it's gonna be most helpful for you, but I do not know.
My cape slot's taken, so I said no.
Oh. Who likes
Not
capes?
an attunement item. Not an attunement item.
Double cape.
I'm not gonna put a cape over a cloak. That's crazy.
Well,
I already have a coat.
Just give it to somebody so we can.
I
use it
am.
even
I'm
when it
trying
is.
to give it to somebody.
Well,
Honestly,
if you're
just
giving it to
fucking
somebody,
keep
I
it
can at
and
least
sell
read it.
at this point.
You can't send it to me. But if you're giving it away, I can just read it.
Yeah.
The Dragonwing's Cape. When you fall from a height of further than 10 feet, you may cast the Featherfall spell for free using this item, and cast it on as many people as you can see. Who'd you give it to now? Jesus.
Thomas. Sorry,
Why was I
middle of
given
reading
this?
None of us could read
There
what
we go.
it says, so.
So yeah, when you fall from a height further than 10 feet, you may cast Featherfall for free using this item and cast it on as many people as you can see, but it has the Curse of Dragon's Greed. You are required to have 1,000 gold pieces on your person, or rather, for each person you designate to receive the effects of Featherfall. Each individual person you designate may instead have the 1,000 gold pieces themselves to receive this effect. Gold may be on your person or in your dragon's horde. And it has the same, can't remove the curse effect.
Okay, it just gives you It just gives you Featherfall.
Basically,
Can
permanent
I
anytime Featherfall.
Okay.
Have that?
I can actually send that to you. Yeah.
Okay. I do have a griffin that disappears exactly on the 5-hour mark, and not that I think it'll happen, but there's a possibility.
Then there's the Vicious Jaw Guard, which is just one that I think is really cool. It does not require attunement. I swear to God, if you slap this on a hedgehog, I'm gonna scream. This jawbone,
Tiny hedgehog armor.
this jawbone is the bottom jaw of a juvenile dragon. Each tooth has a small gem faceted inside, representing each different kind of dragon. These magical metal fangs will mold to your teeth, making your bite cut deeper. As for what it does, it grants the wearer the following benefits. You gain a bite attack if you do not already have one. Your fanged maw is now a natural weapon, which you can use to make unarmed strikes. If you hit, you deal piercing damage equal to 1d6 plus your strength modifier instead of bludgeoning damage for a normal, like unarmed strike. So it's a bite attack. All of your bite attacks count as magical for the purposes of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks. And if you already have a bite attack, your damage die for your bite attack increases by one step. For example, the flat 1 damage would go to a d4, a d4 would go to a d6, a d6 to a d8, etc.
Does that require attunement?
It does not.
It says it does, though.
Oh, well, it does not.
Got a pretty hefty strength mod, you guys.
What's that?
I was just hyping up my +5 strength, is all.
I mean, you could bite pretty hard.
Does it not have a horrible curse as well?
It does not have a curse.
Hey.
You want it, Evelyn? I'll give it up.
Alrighty, y'all.
Sure, why not?
So we are 5 days on towards Botsot, making our way back. I know some of you said some things that you wanted to do in that time, but was there anything else that anybody wanted to do in that time?
I mean, Hazel's gonna want to have a talk with Laurel, but I don't know if that's like right now or if you want to do that. Is there something that wants to happen first? Seems like no.
Seems like a no.
No, I'm game for it. Sorry, I was typing.
Oh, you're good. God, I mean, I think she'd just kind of like wait and like it's when everybody's like farting around the ship. She would just kind of grab Laurel and pull her somewhere private. How are you feeling right now?
Terrible. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Terrified is a better answer, I guess.
Yeah. None of us, maybe other than Mateo, hate you. You know that, right?
I got that, I guess.
Are you serious about running away?
I mean, even if I don't run away, he's still gonna find out, and I'm still probably going to die. If I don't do something first. Or if we don't figure out another way to go around it.
I don't want to go back either. I'm not saying I want to run away, but I don't know why. Go ahead.
We need to get these things out of our necks.
And I don't think he's gonna want to do it. Will you do something for me?
Yeah, sure, what's up?
Let me do what that dragon did.
Get inside my head?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it without your permission. But I think it's really shitty that that dragon probably knows you better than the rest of us do. And I think that one of us should at least know that, right?
I mean, I could just tell you. I don't think you have to get in my head. I mean, you can if you want to, but...
Sometimes words can be unintentionally altered, you know what I mean? Flavored. Memories are different. But I won't do it unless you give me permission. Never again.
Learned your mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
You
gonna
can
tell
tell
everybody
me as
about it?
well. No.
It's fine if they know, I guess, at this point. I think I've
The-
owned up to everything dumb that's I've done recently.
I feel like the list is a lot longer once you expand the years a little bit. I mean, she'll cast Detect Thoughts and try to push in, and if you push back, then she won't keep going.
Trinket, can I fail this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I have to target someone to even put it in the chat. Hang on. I just want to be fancy with using the spell slot. Where the fuck are we? There we are. Oh, it wants to roll. But we'll just say it didn't happen. That you didn't roll. I mean, is there anything she would see that we haven't already been aware of? You know.
Trinket, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Can I have her see something other than my thoughts, I guess? Or hear my thoughts?
Mateo basically took me on a horrible movie.
Yeah, I mean that's you can show her things. Yeah, memories.
Okay.
Oops.
The first thing you're gonna hear from me is, Hazel, I can't take it anymore. It hurts. So much. It feels like everything I love is slipping away, and I don't know how to hold on. The magistrate. It's my home. It's all I've ever known. And now, it seems like it's all being pulled apart, stretched really thin. It doesn't feel the same, and I can't see the same things I saw when I grew up. The freedom that my parents fought for, that everyone else I knew around me fought for. In the last 19 years, just basically faded away when Talora left. And then you'll see a tiny version of Laurel sitting in a little room by herself. The room around you is ashes and smoke. You can smell like the fire and decay of like the wood. You can see every once in a while when you hear her cry that there's like fire like bursting off of her. He's the one that's causing the room to burn. And then the next part would be, I'm scared. I'm scared of losing everything to Severus and all the rest of the Seven. Basically anyone that's not Talora. And I don't know what he wants, but I don't like it. What if he tears it all apart? I don't want to watch that happen. I can't fight like this anymore. I can't keep putting everybody in danger. I'm so angry, and I don't know what to do with that anger. I want to kill him, but I don't want to kill him. I want to kill myself to protect the rest of you, but I don't want to die. I also don't want to lose myself in all of my mistakes that I've made. And honestly, I don't think they're mistakes. And I think that's half my problem, is I don't think they're mistakes. And then she shuts you out.
I think she would take Laurel's hands and I feel like you think you've already lost everything. Because if you're willing to run away,
I think I did the
that
moment I
means
let that. I honestly think I did the moment I let that fish free.
when you have your whole life built on one single thing, it can make it really easy to lose it. Just all it takes is just one domino getting knocked over, and there aren't any other ones that you could set up to take the fall. It's just isolating. And you're so young.
I'm gonna take like the flowers that I normally wear in my hair. I'm gonna take them all out, and then I'm going to um shift my dress, the summer weave dress that I'm wearing, to something that's not flowery. And then I'm gonna like kind of comb my hair just a little bit so it's not so messy, and just say, yeah, I probably do have to grow up a little bit.
Growing up all at once isn't fun. But I think home, I mean, it's not just, you already know it's not just a place, but it's people. And if you're able to let people in, then it doesn't matter if some god or your parents or anything, if they leave you, because you have people who care about you to hold you up instead. Do you think that could be us? Really? I think it could be, but you have to take a chance.
Well, you guys took a chance on letting me lie to him, so
I think we're all scared, if that helps.
so do I go home and just see what happens?
You still call it home? Does that mean something?
Relative.
I think it's the only option we have right now, so I think we have to go back.
Let's give him what he wants, and hopefully he doesn't try to peer in my mind.
Maybe we can find something in the city to help with that. It's ripping that thing out of your head isn't the answer. You know that, right?
Could be.
Not if you want your head to stay attached.
Well, let's go see what the others want. I think it would be a better discussion if we all discussed it together.
All right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then on my way, like, I'm gonna walk a few paces behind Hazel, and then I'm gonna send Dextra a message, a sending spell.
Okay.
Hey, I know you're dealing with a lot. And we kind of got our hands full here. We should be back in like 20 days, but I think
That's 26 words.
and then I'll send another one. I think I like somebody else, and then I'll just stop there.
Oh no, Dextra.
They'll break up over text.
You're especially fucked.
And on this day,
I understand.
Oof.
This is all on the journey to Botsok still, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I want, if there can be a night where Evelyn tries to go talk to Mateo. A little tap on the door.
He hasn't really said much over the past few days. Like, he's been very quiet, but he's a little more like, he's not like just staring blankly at things. He's like, he seems more aware of his environment.
She kind of stops at the door. You can see that she has like a small plate of food that she's gotten from Jack. Have you eaten today?
Do I have to?
It's usually recommended. May I come in?
If you wish.
She'll step in and close the door.
What can I do you for?
Felt like I'd check in. Sophia's been really high lately, so she's not the best to converse with.
Those 90s drugs commercial. Just
I mean,
on the bed.
technically, she's doing this after you fall asleep and not saying anything.
Oh, okay.
So I'd like to think she's somewhat hiding it, but I don't know how successful she is.
Sophia's been a little weird lately, so I thought I'd come and talk with someone else about my ideas, I guess.
The whole thing got her up in a... I don't know.
I just, I also just want to check on you, because, like, you seem to be no offense, not handling this right.
You know I can't return back there. All of y'all have the ability to just say, Severus, I'm done. I don't have that choice. I do not know what I'm going to do when I return back there. Because right now, the only option I think which will work is running away. But as soon as I run away, this thing in my fucking neck is going to turn me. I don't fucking know what it's going to do, but I know it's not going to be pretty.
I hadn't really thought about that.
Most people don't. Until you have it.
Kind of forgot that your situation's different.
Yeah. I sort of realized that as we got back to the boat. And I was like, I don't really have any options left. So I sort of just been accepting death.
Well, he's not going to kill us. Did you hear? Were you on the call?
I heard it. I don't know if I believe him. Like, he's I thought he was gonna kill us after the fish thing, and he sent us to our deaths.
I think this one's different.
When he finds out that...
Go ahead.
No, you go. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, as long as we can do our best to keep the information that Laurel released it. We can keep that to us, then maybe things will be alright.
So we lie to Severus and pray that he shows us mercy in our lie?
I mean, he doesn't have any reason to think we did release it. He knew that there might be dragons there. Unless he knew that this thing was imprisoned there.
I don't know
Maybe
much about him.
It would require him to go there and see. And even if he did, there'd be 2 dead magma worms there.
I don't know much about Severus, but I know he is not a man to be trifled with. And if he wants to know something, he will find it the fuck out. You asked me 3 fucking months ago, am I scared of anything? I'd probably say no. But I have never been more fucking scared in my life of the entire world around me. Every little thing terrifies me. I thought I wasn't afraid of death. But here I am now, sitting scared as a fucking schoolboy as we approach our deaths. Every time. Because first it was the fucking invasion. I thought, oh my god, we are all gonna fucking die. And now here, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, we kind of keep getting our shit kicked in.
Yeah. And you know what? I want to fucking quit. I feel you. I do. I want to out. I am done with Severus's games, but hell, I've been done with all these fucking games for the past year. But here I am, and here you are.
Well, we've got to see what we can do.
Guess we do.
I'm sure that there's a deal that we can work out with those of us who want to be done can be done. There's got to be something we can do to earn freedom.
I will try my hardest to get you, Staphia, and whoever else wants your freedom.
Even if it is granted, I will continue to do what I can to help you as well.
Do not risk your own freedom for mine.
We're a team. We've been a team, and if I'm willing to stick my neck out for Laura when she keeps trying to fucking kill me, I can stick my neck out for you.
It's not about the team anymore, Evelyn. We want out. You gotta watch your own fucking neck.
If we all want out, then we're all gonna get out. It doesn't do us any good for some of us to leave and not all of us. If it's what you want, I'm in your corner.
We'll see how it happens when we get back to L'Oreal.
Make sure you're eating. She gives you a little pat on the head.
Thanks.
Evelyn will exit the room.
Well, we arrive 5 days later. At Botsot. Port we were just at a week ago. It's hot and muggy, just as it always is in the Summer Isles. There's plenty of people selling sugar cane and all sorts of local goods.
stop here for the night for recuperation.
Is there possibly like a check I could make to, or do I know where seedier places would be where I could buy something not totally legal?
Yeah, make a survival check with advantage. You know that you can go to basically just any old medicinal shop and buy milk of the poppy. Though you might have to give an excuse for it. Or you could try your luck at some back alley dealer.
Probably, I think she would try her luck. Just knowing where she has bought it from historically.
Just to try some street stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, within 18. Make me a persuasion check.
Do you at least take me with you?
Nope.
Bruh. How are you not gonna use your scary dog privilege?
Some journeys you gotta go alone, especially drug journeys.
I have a dagger now that, just in case, if any of us go blind, I can fix it.
Oh yeah, real good stuff for you, real cheap.
Oh yeah. See?
And you can buy up to 10 at the normal price.
I am going to buy it. That might go. Awesome. Slide back into the hotel or where everyone else is, and nothing happened. I was never gone.
Well, y'all.
You walk back and see us in a half circle around the doorway.
There's an empty chair
Hazel-
in the middle for me.
Hazel already crying, holding a letter.
Well, y'all. I think this is a good place to end our session for the night. But as always, thank you all so much for coming. Did you have any questions or anything for the night? I know this was a very intense episode.
So many questions. So many fucking questions. None of
Yeah.
which you can answer right now.
Somebody got dumped by text.
You think this is the first time it's ever happened? No, I'm joking.
No.
It's bad that her response was only 2 words.
Yeah.
That's how you know that's how you know she's mad.
Over 2 message spells.
Yeah, she had 50 words to use. She used 2.
It's like the equivalent of like sending
wasting
a
your spell slots, you fucking bitch.
send a break of text and all you get back is K.
K? Yeah.
A, lowercase.
With a period at
With
the
a,
end.
I was gonna say with a period. I know I had to decide whether or not to keep it short and simple or for her to pull the, oh, thank God, I've been wanting to break up with you for weeks now.
Yeah, you're gonna cost me my job. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That last one would have been more crazy though.